This vacant lot on Uplands Road in North Nanaimo is where the city's next supportive housing complex will be built. Area residents recently got their first glance at what that facility might look like. PACIFICA Housing Society, who will manage the apartment building, staged an open house to try and ease community concerns and get some people involved in the planning process.
The purpose for tonight is a meet and greet for the immediate neighbors around, because it's in their neighborhood, for them to come have an opportunity to meet PACIFICA and get to know more about PACIFICA, what our delivery philosophies are, and how we deliver service, talk to some of the staff around the questions they have around what type of house rules do we have, what type of programming do we have.
The development will focus on housing between 28 to 33 previously homeless individuals aged 45 or older who face multiple barriers to accessing and retaining housing in the private market.
Because it's low barrier, some people may be sort of practicing some type of substance abuse, whether it's alcohol or another type of substance. A lot of individuals who are living on the street face a variety of mental health issues, which has helped their spiral into where they are on the street. Those are the types of conditions that we see, and we work really closely with other support service providers around ensuring that people can access the supports and the services they need when they're ready for them.
It's been interesting. We've just spoken to a gentleman there who's been telling us a lot of things about it. We were very concerned when it first came up. There's going to be 35 to 40 people in there. We didn't know who they were going to be, but he's put our minds at rest to some extent, but we're still kind of concerned what's going to happen further down the road.
I have no objection to this facility being in this area. I did write a comment into the paper objecting to the NIMBYs in this city over this, that there may be a lot of trouble with the inmates, but having experience or knowing what happened with the cold weather shelter in the Unitarian Fellowship downtown, there really has been no problem with the inmates in the surrounding area at all.
We know that people have to have a place to live, and so we're all trying to get around to that way of thinking, and hopefully it'll work out that we can all be friends.
Immediate residents were also invited to sign up for a couple of workshops to be hosted by the architect.
I think we are as excited about creating a building that's respectful of the neighborhood and is really an interesting design as any neighbor might have. So I think we're on the same page with them. At the first level is to understand what their concerns are. Not necessarily coming up with design solutions in that charrette, but understanding, what are they afraid of? What sort of features might they like to see in the design?
We've had all those nice trees in there as barriers, so we're hoping that they're going to leave some of the trees there to give us still a bit of privacy.
We're looking to create an environment that the people living in the facility can really have a sense that this is their home, and there's care has been taken in considering how they'll experience the space and what sort of amenities they would have, and have a certain level of privacy, but also the building has to speak to the community as a whole. It has a responsibility there to fit in with the community.
It's expected construction of Uplands Walk will commence in 2013 with occupancy slated for early 2014. In Nanaimo for The Daily, I'm Annette Lucas.